On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a global pandemic. Following this declaration, various methods of mitigating the transmission of the virus have been applied by many countries. The Philippines' key strategy of limiting COVID-19 spread is through lockdowns. In one way or another, the lockdown has changed the way people access healthcare, and this has brought undue stress and struggles. First, there has been a reduced access to basic services and health facilities throughout the country. Majority of patients were discouraged from seeking needed healthcare due to the fear of getting COVID-19 and the hassle of going outside due to limited public transportation. Second, there has been a shortage of pharmacists conducting patient counseling. The pandemic has stretched the manpower in healthcare, and this led to ineffective communication between patients and healthcare providers. Third, the adherence or compliance to medication of patients have been deeply affected. With the age of transportation restriction, patients have reported missing a dose due to limited stock of medicine or due to the lack of knowledge on when to take their medication.
The healthcare system has been broken, torn apart, and deeply damaged by the pandemic, and the BotikApp is one solution to ease this burden. BotikApp is a mobile app which will revolutionize how people will access healthcare, not just during the pandemic but also after the lockdown and restriction. With BotikApp, we want to transform the healthcare system by providing convenience, improve access to medicines, and greater efficiency to the general public, senior citizens, and people with disabilities.
BotikApp is an application that prioritizes the patient's health needs and focuses on improving the patient's quality of life while making them feel safe at the same time. We provide convenience to patients, especially senior citizens and PWDs who cannot go to hospitals and/or pharmacies. Moreover, what makes us stand out from other applications is that we provide dietary supplements and patient counseling online. Our patients will also receive a TFM notification or time for medication notification that will serve as the reminder that they have to take their medicines already to also improve their compliance. Apart from that, patients will also be able to monitor if their drugs have interactions with other drugs in a snap. Lastly, besides senior citizens, we also prioritize persons with disabilities or PWD, and with this application, we can cater deaf or hard-hearing patients by providing visuals for them. We can also cater visually impaired patients by providing voice commands that will also help them understand how the app works. Our logo is a combination of blue and green, where green represents life and health and blue represents medicine. We have chosen these two colors since our goal is to improve patients' health and quality of life by providing extraordinary services that might possibly help them in their daily lives. Moreover, our logo also has a motorcycle and a delivery man, since this will represent our overall type of service, which is delivery. Lastly, for the poster, we indicated all the special features of our application and what makes us stand out from other applications wherein the patient safeties are at most priority.
BotikApp has 5 core values. Humanity. BotikApp puts people first. We care for everyone, the clients, and the communities. Authenticity. BotikApp is authentic in its interactions, communications, and shared information to build a strong, trusting foundation between us and our clients. Resiliency. BotikApp knows how to embrace changes and innovations to help the people in solving current problems. Integrity. BotikApp acts with integrity and strives to deliver the best outcomes using a service that is built on quality and integrity. And lastly, service. BotikApp is ready to be of help or use to anyone with comfort and convenience. BotikApp's mission is dedicated to provide accessible and reliable healthcare services with innovative features that can cater to people within the community of Dasmariñas City, Cavite, tied together by the use of technology, and we envision to become the Philippines' leading online pharmacy in today's digital healthcare industry by the year of 2030, while continuously making innovations and patient-centric services.
BotikApp's target market is for the general public but specifically focuses on the senior citizens because they are more vulnerable to the COVID-19 pandemic. Since older people's immune systems are weaker, they are more susceptible to infectious disease. They are much more likely to suffer from illnesses such as heart and lung disease or even diabetes, all of which impair the body's ability to combat infection. Due to the restrictions imposed these days, senior citizens are restricted to leave their homes, which would hinder them from buying their medicines. BotikApp also caters to PWDs and people with chronic illnesses since they are also at greater risk and have more healthcare needs than the others. To reach our target market, we will be using social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as our main marketing tool since it is one of the simplest ways to target a large audience and bring the business or brand name into the minds of existing or future consumers.
For the list of our special features, first, patient medication needs will be provided in a time of pandemic where social and physical distancing are of utmost importance. Patients can order their medication, whether it be prescription or non-prescription, using the app. It resembles Food Panda or GrabFood in a concept, but we are offering delivery of medicines right at your doorstep for convenience, especially with the lockdown and age restrictions. The medication and dietary supplements of the patients will be provided with ease and less hassle, no more long waiting time for patients, and it provides convenience to patients, especially senior citizens who cannot go to hospitals and pharmacies. Next, the patients can monitor their medication intake. Our app will have a feature where the patient can input the exact time or time intervals of their medication intake. The app will notify them if it is time to take their medicine. Somewhat like a to-do list, the app will remind the patient when to take the medicine, and the patient can record in the app that, yes, they have taken the medicine at that time. This will let the app have an extensive record of a patient's medication intake and monitor their treatment plan. This will improve the patient's medication adherence. This will be greatly helpful to patients who often miss a dose due to forgetfulness or negligence, and this will also minimize the possibility of overdosage or subtherapeutic effect of the medicine since the app can monitor the medication intake.
The next BotikApp feature is that the patient can monitor if their medicines will have drug interactions. The patients will have to insert every medication that they are taking in the app, and the app will check if there is drug-drug interaction between the medicines. This will minimize adverse effects and side effects. The last feature is the patient can communicate with their pharmacist through the app. The app will let the patients have video or voice calls with our pharmacists to voice out their health and medication concerns. It can cater visually impaired patients by providing voice commands, and it can also cater deaf or hard of hearing patients by talking with pharmacists who know sign languages. The app can improve the health literacy of every patient, including those who are PWDs.
As a result of technological advances, the healthcare system has experienced tremendous progress. With the help of technologies, pharmacies can easily detect potential drug errors as well as offer patient counseling and medical information. With only one click on a smartphone, BotikApp will make it simple and instantaneous. We can provide convenience, greater efficiency, and improve access to medicines at the comfort of your homes. Muli, maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig. Kami ang BotikApp, inyong online butika na may serbisyong tapat at kalinga.